All right, welcome back everybody to your second session today. This is Mrs. Loeb. Just give me a smiley face if you can hear me on my mic. And hopefully your sound is working okay. All right, wonderful. Give me another smiley face if you were able to check out this Tumble Books app. Remember, this is in ClassLink. That's why it's really important to be getting into ClassLink every single day. And you'll be accessing tons of apps there that your teacher will ask you to use. So really make sure that you're going through ClassLink each and every day. I really want to stress the importance that learning coaches should be sitting with students. This information is not solely for your students. Also, they are not going to be successful here in orientation or at Agora without support. So please be sure you're assisting your child, especially during orientation. A lot of this information is for both of you, helping you as a learning coach to guide your student. And if your learning coach or parent is not sitting with you, please go grab them and let them know that you need to be supported and having someone sit with you. Okay, Agora is not a school where students can just sit by themselves in front of the computer. Okay? So give me a green check mark if your learning coach is sitting with you. If they're not, please go grab a responsible adult to assist you in class. All right, awesome. Love those green check marks. Let's start our quick check. So we're going to be thinking back to the class we just had at 9 o'clock. We talked a lot about attendance. So here's our first question. You can call the attendance office to be excused. Is that true or false? Green check mark for true, red X for false. You can just call the attendance office. Good. I see people giving that red X. Definitely false. So here at Agora, we are not going to be able to pick up the phone and call Agora and say, hey, Asia's going to be absent today. Have a nice day, right? There's something else we have to do. We have to go to a different system, okay? And we need to remember that that system is Tyler. Now, show me with your pointer how you can access the student Tyler account. So Tyler is the place where you can check your attendance, but remember, parents and guardians, you're going to go into your own Tyler account to excuse your student. But here, good, students can go into that Tyler account and check their attendance as well as their grades. Perfect, good job with the pointers. All right, let's go to the multiple choice answer. Remember, these are found right where the green check mark and red X were. It's a little letter A, okay, right over here. So how do learning coaches send that excuse note? And I kind of give you a hint. Is it A, through the student's online school account, B, through the learning coach's online school account, through the student Tyler account, or through the learning coach's Tyler account? Use your polling tool. Right here. It looks like this. It's over here in the participant window. So how are parents and guardians and learning coaches going to excuse a child when they are absent from school? Good, so we just pointed to the student Tyler account, but remember, the learning coach's Tyler account is found on the Agora website, right on the logins page. So parents and guardians, you can go there to excuse your child from school. All right, and we'll send that little how-to video out at the end of the day. All right, give yourself a gigantic round of applause. Good job. Definitely can tell you were listening in the last class. I know that's a lot of attendance information. Okay, so here are the topics. We're going to talk about keyboarding without tears in this session, Lexia Reading Core 5, and the Phonics Kit. Is there anybody who would like to help read the goals? All right, Shakaya, here is your microphone. Can you just read the goals here for us? Click on the talk button in the top left corner.
Hi, I'm Shakaya, and now I'm busy. To listen, lesson,
You got it. To learn. Yeah.
The key. Okay, hold on.
Keyboarding.
Keyboarding with help. Without dangerous teachers.
Tears. And our last word is core.
A core.
You got it, Shakaya. Let's go ahead and give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. Now we're going to pass the mic to Kaya. Kaya, can you read the next one?
Oh, this is to learn about the Lexian.
To learn about the Lexia Reading Core 5 program.
You got it, Kaya. Thank you for reading that second one. Let's give Kaya a round of applause. And our last one is to learn how to use the Phonics Kit. And this little speech bubble says, raise your hand if you like to play games. I know I do. My daughter's always trying to get me to play games with her. All right, well this is kind of like a fun game that your students can play, and also we'll be teaching them about keyboarding. So Keyboarding Without Tears is a kid-friendly, game-based online curriculum. You will play fun games to learn keyboarding skills such as typing, general computer readiness, digital citizenship, and online test prep. And I just want to say we have been waiting for this program for years. I think since I even started here, we have been really looking forward to using a keyboarding program. So hopefully you will just love this. Keyboarding Without Tears is accessed through ClassLink. Use that pointer again to show me where you will find Keyboarding Without Tears in ClassLink. Where is that app? So use that pointer. Good job. Now, please note that this will not appear until you start with your teacher. So we're just pretending that we're clicking on it right now, but you will not see this actual app until you start with your teacher. Okay? All right, very good with the pointers. So you're responsible for completing lessons in this program each school day, just like the online school elective courses. Okay, so this is going to be part of what you work on independently and with your learning coach or your parent. We're going to watch a short video about the program. Press play when the video pops up here. If it doesn't automatically start or you don't see it, I'll put the link down here in the chat box. All right, I'm going to bring us back to the classroom. Such a fun new program. Hopefully you are excited to use Keyboarding Without Tears. So remember, you're going to receive more information from your teacher once you start with them, and you're not going to see that app until you actually start with your teacher. So some people say, I can't see the app. That's because it won't load until you leave orientation. All right, we are going to switch gears now, and we're going to discuss another program that you'll use this year called Lexia. Use the clues from this picture. Tell us in the chat box, what is Lexia? Is it a science program? Is it a math program? What do you think it is? Type in the chat box. And we kind of talked about it in the beginning when we went over our topics for the class. Good job, Samaj. Using those clues. Good, everybody. Good job, Michael and Kaya and Isabel. It is going to be a reading program. I'm going to just type that right here. It is our reading program. Good. Yep, books and reading. You got it, friends. So raise your hand if you have ever used the Lexia Reading Core 5 program before. Some other schools do use it. You got it, Deegan. All right, a few people have used it. We may have some returning families as well that have also used this in the past with us. Awesome. So when you join your teacher's list, you're going to take a placement test in Lexia. And after completing the placement test, students have a prescribed goal and amount of time to work in the program each week during personal learning time. You're going to start to hear this word quite a bit, PLT, or personal learning time. So after those live sessions, you'll have this time, and one of the programs will be Lexia. You'll see an assigned goal or a number of minutes within the program that you'll work. Now, what is the goal per week in this example? So take a look where this red circle is. How much time is this student's goal set for? Yeah, you got it. This student has a 40-minute goal this week in Lexia. Perfect. So guess what? Lexia Reading Core 5 is accessed through ClassLink. Is there anybody who would like to show us how to get back into ClassLink? Let me lower those hands. Anybody who would like to show us how to get back into ClassLink and access that Lexia program? All right, how about, I don't remember who went this morning. Let's try Samaj. Samaj, we're going to try to look at your computer here, okay, honey? All right. So go ahead and accept that desktop control, Samaj. And you see that pop up, you can just share your screen with us. You just want to say yes to sharing your desktop. There you go. All right, and look, Samaj is already in her ClassLink account. Perfect. All right, so let's see if we can find that Lexia program. Is it loaded into your ClassLink yet? I think I see it. It says Core 5 Lexia. Can you find that there, Samaj? The blue, yeah, good. Just gonna click on there. Oh, go ahead and click sign in again. I don't know why it's doing that. Try to retype. Now if you want to use your ClassLink login, use your ClassLink, use the numbers. See, don't show us your password. Hold on a second. Hold on, don't show us your password. Type that last number and don't show it to us. We don't want to see it. There you go. And I think you need a capital A here. Capital A for your password. Try one more time. And that's okay, guys. This is what happens sometimes. Just remember that if your username and password ever do this, to just retype it. Don't show us your password yet. Okay. Just type your numbers. There you go. All right, we don't want to share our password with anybody. I don't know why it didn't log you in there. Let's see. Hold on one second, Samaj. Let me grab your mouse here. Let's go back here. So let's just show everybody. This is what the Core 5 Lexia program looks like, and remember, you're going to start this when you begin with your teacher. So Samaj, we're going to leave it at that since you're already logged in here, and then we can fiddle with your password after. Okay, sweetie? All right, let's give Samaj a round of applause for taking the time to share her desktop with us. Thank you so much. It's so good to see students getting into ClassLink. Remember how important it is because we have all of these programs to access this year. Okay, so this is the student dashboard, and students can monitor their usage and unit progress at login and logout. So on the dashboard, students can see a weekly usage goal, total minutes completed, minutes needed to meet weekly goals, total units completed for the week, minutes added during a current session, units, logging out, and returning to activity. So all those things should be available on that dashboard. Okay. So again, you're going to work in this program when you're instructed by your teacher and on your own to ensure you're reaching your weekly goal. Right, so give me a thumbs up if you understand that both you and your teacher are going to help you work in this each and every week. Your teacher's going to give you instruction on what to do, and you're also expected to go in and work on your own. Awesome, I see some thumbs up coming in. All right. So the next topic we have for this class is the Phonics Kit. So kindergarten and first grade students, this is for you only. If you are a kindergarten or first grade student, give the green check. If you are a red X, that means that you're a second through fifth grader. Okay, so give me a green check if you are a kindergarten student or first grade student. If you're a second, third, fourth, or fifth grader, you can give the red X. Okay, so anyone that has the red X, you are going to be able to log out now and then come back at 11 o'clock. Kindergarten and first grade, stay in the room here. Second through fifth graders, don't forget to keep working on that first lesson in phys ed if you haven't completed it. Email your contingency plan. Don't worry about keyboarding without Tears or Lexia until you start with your teacher, and again, attend that session at 11 o'clock. All right, I am going to put 1 minute on the timer for my second through fifth graders to go ahead and log out. Okay, and then my first graders and my kindergartners stay here in the room, okay? I know there's a lot of you this week. Yep, Deegan, you're in fifth grade. You may log out and come back at 11, okay? Just going to go over some kindergarten and first grade specific information right now. All right, so Chloe, hun, you may log out as well. You're giving me that red X. Go ahead, Chloe, and log out. All right, Prince, you're going to stay in the room here, okay? Okay, let's talk a little bit about Phonics Works. So the K-12 Phonics Works program prepares students to become independent readers. K-12 Phonics Works is based on research and first-hand experience. It's designed to help students recognize the relationship between sounds and letters, blend sounds represented by letters into words, read and spell longer unfamiliar words by breaking them into syllables, and read sight words. So we're really preparing the kindergarten and first grade students to read. And I have a question for learning coaches. How much time do you think is needed for direct reading instruction each day? Do you think it's A, 30 minutes, B, 50 minutes, or C, 2 hours? And you're not expected to know, just take a guess what you think you should be doing as far as direct reading instruction each day, you and your teachers. All right, so we're actually going to be choosing B. Most of you have that correct, actually. 50 minutes. Don't worry, you're not going to just be sitting at the computer for 50 minutes staring at phonics information. There's going to be a combination of all sorts of different pieces of the Phonics Works program that will keep your child engaged. Your teacher will work with you in class as well. So teachers introduce the concepts in Class Connect sessions, but for students to become strong readers, they need daily practice outside of class in their Phonics Kit. So give me a smiley face if you have received your Phonics Kit yet. It's a little smaller than it used to be in the past. Nice and compact now. You used to get these gigantic boxes. Awesome. All right, this is what's in the Phonics Kit. You've got some leveled readers, some guides for learning coaches, whiteboards and magnets, whiteboard markers and erasers, note cards. So take it out, explore it, get it to your student's workspace. You're not going to break anything. So get that out and manipulate it once you do get it. The lessons are designed to be completed daily with a mixture of offline and online work. Students must work with their parent, guardian, or learning coach daily because it is essential for success. The kit includes multi-sensory activities. So like I said, you're not just going to be staring at the screen. There's lots of things your student can do to stay engaged. And why do you think multi-sensory matters? Why do you think it's important? I'm going to open the chat box. Why do you think it's important, learning coaches, that you have some multi-sensory activities? That's okay if you're not sure. Yeah, definitely better ways to retain information besides just staring at a lesson, right? I know I do better when I'm just like physically involved and touching and manipulating. Yeah, so we don't want your students staring at the computer screen for every single lesson, right? So it's really important that they're up and manipulating and using their bodies and their hands and manipulatives. So here are some examples of some of the multisensory activities. One of them is called Secret Sound. So you may say a variety of words with the same sound at the beginning, have the student guess the sound that is the same in each word. Finger stretching, making a fist and then lifting one finger for every sound said aloud. And then I'll actually jump on the webcam. If you're not familiar with these activities, so finger stretching, again, so let's just use the word cat. My hair is really crazy today. So what you would do is you would make a fist, and you would say cat, and then you would say C-A-T, cat, okay? And that would be the same thing for the head, waist, and toes. They would do head, waist, and then go down to their toes for all of those sounds. So just getting their bodies involved. And I think kids really like to do that stuff as well. Here are some examples of what you can do with sight words. This is my favorite thing. My daughter's in 2nd grade, so in kindergarten we started doing all of this as well. And sight words are those words that should be recognized immediately. And the goal is for all words, regular and irregular, to be read automatically with little effort. And you can make this fun. So here's an example. Some parent put these sight words on their bathroom mirror. This student has them maybe up in their bedroom, and he's kind of aiming at them with his little maybe Nerf gun or something, and shooting at these words and maybe saying them aloud to his learning coach. Something else that you'll go over in phonics is handwriting. So there is a handwriting without Tears book or a Zaner Bloser book. That's the company that would provide it. So your child can practice letter formation. Writing those letters and practicing them is essential as well. Of course, a love of reading will last a lifetime, so it's important to be working on that every day. There's going to be a 25-minute phonics training video that we'll ask that you watch at some point today. Definitely going to give you a lot of information on how to use that Phonics Kit, so please take the time to watch it. Here's the link right here. I'm also going to put that link in the chat box. Let me just grab it again real quickly. So if you want to just open that up on your computer, we're also going to send it out later today. I'm just going to pause here for a minute so that you can just click that link and open it to save for later. All right. So you'll be able, of course, to contact your teacher or the parent engagement advisor if you have questions about the Phonics Kit. Again, your teacher's not going to just let you flounder around with phonics on your own. They're going to support you. Okay? Our parent engagement advisor is Amanda Mullen. You can always reach her at amullen@agora.org, and here's her phone number. But again, your teacher will also give you phonics information in class. So don't forget, guys, to work on that first lesson in PE. That's one of your graded assignments. Email your contingency plan to Mrs. Long Carr if you have not already. Learning coaches, please watch that 25-minute training video. Here's the link. And don't do that Keyboarding Without Tears app yet. And don't forget to come back at 11 o'clock. If you have a question, you can certainly type it in the chat box. Otherwise, we'll see everybody back at 11 o'clock for our next session.